Devin, I'm going to stay right there, and I'm so thankful that Molly asked that question because that's exactly where I was going. I don't think there's any question that Bill Belichick is the greatest coach of the modern era and maybe the greatest coach in the history of the National Football League. He's that phenomenal and that great. I want to know, did you guys have a conversation at any time with him about some of these issues that has been percolating throughout the NFL all of these years, from the days of Kaepernick and beyond? Have you ever had a conversation? What are his thoughts? And if you didn't have that conversation, why is that?
We never really had a one-on-one conversation. A lot of what we did, really since 2016, for me as a player, I just went towards the players. I thought that's what we uh, could control, what we could do. Within that, we've had conversations, whether it was as a team about the anthem protests and the different things like that. But I think these past couple of weeks has been the first time as all coaches, all players, where we've had the most conversations. And I think why we didn't was because look at the rest of the country. Everyone has wanted to ignore this. Everyone's wanted to move on past it. But watching that George Floyd video has now really forced every individual to get involved and play a role. And I think that was a wake up moment for everyone across the country. And I think it's no different in the NFL and each individual locker room building. It's been the same. So I've tried to take the approach is let's take advantage of what's going on right now and try to create real change.
Given your guys' circumstances, normally we'd be talking to you about Tom Brady and where he is and what that means for you guys. But given the fact that you're on the same team, you're in the same locker room, and now that there's a vacuum in terms of leadership at the quarterback position, in the sense that Brady has to affect that culture of the locker room because he's the GOAT and all that. What kind of influence do you two have together in that locker room, particularly in these times, do you think? I mean, the season hasn't started, but what are you anticipating?
Yeah, I think in our locker room, that's the unique thing. We're an older team, but we also are surrounded with experienced players. I look at Devin, myself in year 12, him in year 11. But guys like Matthew Slater, guys like Julian Edelman, these are guys who have played in multiple Super Bowls, who have been through adversity, who've been on a team where they've been in the news, it seems like, every week because of something that's gone on or somebody criticizing or being pumped up too much, whatever the case may be. I think that experience will lead us through not only what's going on in our country, not only what's going on with COVID-19, but also coping with the loss of Tom Brady heading to Tampa Bay. Obviously, you spend 20 years in one place and have the level of success that Tom had. It's definitely going to be a void with him walking out of that organization because Tom doesn't have to say anything. As soon as he walks in, everybody's watching the way he works, the way he prepares. So I think not having him, there will be an adjustment. And I think that's what our league is. It's about change and how you adapt and how you're able to move on from it.
No question, led by example. Champions on the field, champions in the community. I'd love to meet your parents. They did quite the job. Devin and Jason McCourty, it's an honor, and congratulations on being a finalist for the Muhammad Ali Humanitarian Award. Thank you, guys. Looking forward to seeing you on the field.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.